On 9 September 2025, 8 Israeli F-15 fighter jets and 4 F-35s flying over the Red Sea fired air-launched ballistic missiles into space. The missiles flew over 100 kilometers into space over Saudi Arabia. The missiles, traveling at hypersonic speed, hit a residential building compound which housed Hamas leadership in Qatar. Qatar, which operated the US-supplied Patriot missile system, did not detect the missile, nor did the Israeli face any resistance from the US forces stationed inside Qatar. This bombing incident shocked the Arab world, as Qatar is a close ally of the US and Saudi Arabia. Why did the US allow this, and what is the message here? Qatar is small, but its importance is massive. It holds the world's third largest natural gas reserves. It commands immense soft power through its Al Jazeera news channel. Qatar hosts the Al Udeid Air Base, the largest US military facility in the Middle East. Over 10,000 American personnel are stationed here. Qatar is also the biggest supporter of the Hamas group in Palestine. All top Hamas leaders used to live here, save from the Mossad. By all logic, Qatar should have been untouchable. But geopolitics in the Gulf rarely follows logic. Israel has long accused Qatar of funding Hamas and sheltering Islamist movements that threaten Israeli security. Billions of Qatari dollars have flowed into Gaza for reconstruction, salaries and aid. But Israel insists much of it fuels militant networks. For Tel Aviv, Qatar was not just a wealthy gas emirate, it was a lifeline for its enemies. So when tensions peaked after another Gaza flare-up, Israel decided to act. Qatar was a close US ally, yet Washington did not stop Israel's strike. Why? The US was increasingly frustrated with Qatar's ties to the Hamas, the Taliban and even Iran. While Qatar was indispensable militarily, politically it was becoming a headache. By letting Israel strike limited targets, Washington sent a warning to Doha: align closer with the US and Israeli interest or face consequence. The Biden administration wanted Saudi Arabia to recognize Israel in exchange for US protection. Allowing Israel to strike Qatar quietly was part of this master plan to pressurize both Qatar and Saudi Arabia to accept Israel. The strike was surgical, but the message was loud: no ally is untouchable. Qatar was outraged. Its foreign minister blasted the attack as a violation of its sovereignty. Qatar mobilized its air defenses and lodged formal complaints at the United Nations. But Qatar does not have the military capability to attack Israel directly. So instead, it leaned on diplomacy and media warfare through its Al Jazeera news channel. Qatar has also intensified its ties with Turkey and Iran. Yet, Qatar's isolation in the Gulf grew deeper. For Saudi Arabia, this incident was a wake-up call. Riyadh realized that if Qatar, home to America's largest military base, could be attacked with Washington's tacit approval, then it would not be much time for Israel to attack Saudi Arabia directly. Now, what will Saudi Arabia do if it is attacked by Israel? Saudi Arabia can no longer count on the US for protection. It needs to have a strong deterrent to stop Israel from attacking Saudi Arabia directly. Anticipating a direct attack from Israel, Saudi Arabia has signed a NATO-style defense pact with Pakistan on 17 September 2025. Called the Strategic Mutual Defense Agreement, it says an attack on any one member is considered an attack on both. The pact has been nicknamed the Muslim NATO. It means if Israel is to attack Saudi Arabia, Pakistan can retaliate with nuclear weapon strikes on Israel. It should be a big warning for Israel. The details of the pact is confidential, but it implies Pakistan's nukes can be moved over to Saudi Arabia to be used on Israel. Pakistan has nuclear weapons, but how will it deploy it against Israel, which is located 3,000 kilometers from its border? Pakistan can move its nuclear warheads to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has a DF-3A ballistic missile purchased from China. It has a range of 3,000 to 4,000 kilometers. This range sufficiently covers all of Israel. Now it's up to the Saudis to decide when to use it. The Shaheen-3 is Pakistan's longest range missile. It has a range of 2,750 kilometers. It will not reach Israel. So Pakistan may have to fire this missile from a warship close to Israel. But whether Pakistan has a warship capable of firing such a large missile like Shaheen-3 is not known. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia can conduct a joint airstrike launched from its nearest base in Saudi Arabia. But Israel can defend itself with the F-35 stealth jets and the Arrow missile defense system. So by any means, Israel cannot escape after hitting Saudi Arabia. Israel will have to think twice before taking any action on Saudi Arabia. So Washington's decision to greenlight Israel's attack on Qatar has eroded trust among the Gulf nations. The trust on America is completely shaken. It is also rumored that many more Islamic and non-Islamic countries are eager to join the Muslim NATO created by Pakistan and Saudi Arabia.
If you like this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.